Hello, welcome to this week's ITL. This week we're on the back porch, actually. Close enough to the back lawn, ain't it? Actually, I decided to go ahead and I set up yet another antenna for the radios, and I was listening to. Actually, I'm trying to get my ear back tuned in to for the dits and daws. Yeah, I know. My guru's going to and say, hey, you know what? Get a hold of me. Yeah, I got too much things in my world. If you haven't seen my riding video this week, and yeah, I haven't said it yet. Happy Easter! This week's Easter weekend, and yeah, monetize that. But I figured I want to talk about right here my Unun. This is a 49-to-1 Unun. Actually built this last summer. But I figured, I want to talk a little bit more about this since I didn't talk a whole lot about it last year. Because, I'm kind of proud of this little bugger. Because I built this back whenever I was first getting into this thing, into the radios. And I built this thing to cover a lot of different things. A lot of radios. And I've actually used this on many different radios, and it works pretty darn cool. And more to get into it. But yeah, I've decided to go ahead and get back into the back lawn here, sitting on the back porch here. This weekend, I will be trying my first time at using my smoker. So I'll be smoking my ham for Easter. So this is shot before the weekend. So yeah, I'm cheating. So yeah, but yeah, what's the Unun? If you haven't seen, it's got a lot of connections here. And the reason for that is this is actually a banana clip hooking for it goes out for the long wire antenna, and this is for the ground wire, which is just not really needed most of the time. I just got on there if you want to add to it, and this is the PL259 if you want to use it. And actually you can use this for a lot of different radios. You can actually use this for sideband and CBs and stuff. And yeah, you can use this for CBs. You can actually use this for CBs. I've done it, and it works. It works. All you gotta do is figure out the length of wire you need, run it out, hook your CB to it, make sure it's tuned in, and I have the tuner for it, and yeah, and hook it in, and run it, and it works. Then I have this right here, which is the BNC connector, which a lot of people don't like the BNC connectors. I do for quick connect and disconnect, and a lot of the radios they use that anyway. For example, my soda pop, it has that, so I just go ahead and use that anyway for a lot of my radios. And I do have the connectors to connect out of it also. So I use that, and I don't suggest always using the different adapters for it, but I do have the different adapters. But yeah, but I did use get this out of my mouth. I did make it somewhat water resistant, so if I get caught in the rain or something, as long as I make a reasonable attempt, I don't have to worry about getting it waterlogged. Um, but yeah, I can just put it in my pack and I'm all good. But yeah, this is one of my little prides and joys that I created. It's fairly simply made, as you can see what's inside of it. And as far as the fair course, I mean, I've tried snagging ferrochores out of different things and reusing them. I really haven't had luck reusing ferrochores. You may have had different results. Myself, I haven't had luck. Um, so I go ahead and just buy them anymore, if you can. This is a store. This is over the internet. Bought one. So now on, I'm just gonna go ahead and just purchase them over the internet. And yeah, and I just the plans are on the internet online. You can for making them, and it's not a big deal. Now I could have slimmed it down by not having so many connectors and having a smaller case, but I don't. This works for me. Next one will probably have a smaller case, but this one here works for me. Uh, I've used this for upstairs in my computer slash radio room, hanging sitting in my windowsill. I quickly unplug it and bring it down here for down here. I mean, it's just versatile. It doesn't hurt to move it around. Uh, like I said, it just works for me. And also, right now, I have just a little 5-gallon bucket sitting in front of me, which I have a little picture I can snapshot in front of me. It's sitting in front of me, and the stuff just works for me. And right now, I'm running off of battery power, as if I'm out in the field. See if make sure things will work for me. And I could hook it just up in the house power if I wanted to, and I could. And I've got all the connectors for that, the wall warts for that, and go back and forth. And it's all to you what you can do, what you want to do for as far as that goes. It's just cool. You'll be able to do that. And actually, my UHF VHF, I'm gonna pull that out a little bit later. I'm gonna try out my J pull on the back, my roll up J pull, hang it up and play with that in a little bit later. But I got that. I got my J pull on my front porch, my copper waterline J pull that was passed along to me by my guru. On guru, it's on my front porch, and actually, if you have to look really hard, you even find it on my front porch, but it's there, and it works fantastic. And I mean, I'm like, so what? Look for it, but it's there. But the only place it's really obvious for my antennas is my back lawn. I mean, overhead, I got lines running all over the place, all over the place. But that's the only place I just don't care. That's just bad of me. But I figured I just share this weekend and wish you guys, everyone, a happy Easter, and everybody happy Easter out to all your families. And yeah, as far as my pup goes, I have plans worked out for him to see. I gotta go down, take him down by Pittsburgh to see a specialist here in about a month. And yeah, I just gotta get that taken care of. This is Muzzle Mike. Hope you all have a great week. Signing out.